never had a problem getting paperwork from homeowners. And it's because I let them know the expectation. And this is what I'm firm. I'm going to come in here and I'm going to take this problem on my shoulder so you don't have to deal with it anymore. I'm going to wrestle it to the ground. My job is to wrestle it all the way to complete resolution for you. Okay? Now, I'm gonna devote a lot of time, and my team's gonna devote a lot of time into this, to work on this. Now, what we have to have from you, and in our agreement here, what you need to agree to is to get me all the paperwork that is required for us to be able to help you, and to get it to us immediately and fast. And there may be certain documents at a particular time that we need, and if we call you, we need to get those quickly. And that is what's going to make all this work. So, will you commit to get me everything that we need right when we need it, and to be quick to respond? Will you commit to do that? And I'll just ask that direct will you question. But the way I frame it is I'm first helping them recap and understand again the value that they're going to be getting, and all that they need to do in return is this: will you commit? Once they say yes, there is a psychological change to the question being asked and them saying yes. Now they've entered into an agreement with you where their word's on the line, and they see as you're keeping your word, they are motivated to keep their word, right? And they don't want to let you down, because they realize how much you've invested in them. And so I've never had an issue getting paperwork from homeowners at all, because I hit that up front. How do you handle that?
You know, I actually handle it a lot of the same way. But what I let them know is, in order to have, I let them know right up front, this is not an easy process. This is going to take probably a lot of emotion, a lot of tears, and because they're going to ask for documentation. Part of that short sale is that bank is going to evaluate your hardship, and that is going to be very hard for you. And part of this process is that you're going to have to provide a lot of documentation, and I'm going to gather a lot of that right up front from you. And here, you know, and I give them the list. You know, I'll send them an email, and kind of so that whenever I'm there at the listing appointment, they're already, you know, got the basics, so to speak, you know, the bank statements or their W-2s, things like that. So one of the things that I'll tell them is that, you know, it is hard, and we are going to be asked for documentation, and probably several times that bank is going to request of us. So what I want you to do is, I want you to know that I'm doing everything that I can. I need you to do everything that you can so that I can make this successful for you. And whenever you use that you word, because that's what we're doing, is we're making it successful for them. And as long as it's not I need, it's whatever we can do to make this successful for them, I don't get much pushback. I mean, I've had, you know, where my short sales specialist will call and she'll say, Melissa, I still haven't received this yet. It's been 3 days. And, you know, sometimes, you know, people are at work or whatever. I'll text them, you know, hey, da-da-da-da-da, you know, this is Melissa. I know life is rough. I know that you're going through a lot right now. But these are the documentation, and I'll list them right on the text message and say, I know that so-and-so had indicated via email. I'm not sure that you have received that email, even though we know that they have. But, you know, let them know that, you know what, I know that this is, you know, I have that paperwork within 24 hours. I would appreciate that you got that to me by tomorrow at such and such a time. Maybe you can fax it from work or send it to me via, you know, on your lunch break or tomorrow evening at the latest. But in order to complete the task that we need to, we really need to receive that information. I don't get pushback after that.
Right.
You know? Yeah. So, yeah, it's communication. You know?
And setting the expectation up front. A lot of times, too, I'll follow after they say yes to the commitment. I give them a promise. All right, then. I promise you that I will stay in communication with you. I will do everything in my power to take this and resolve this for you so you don't have to worry about it anymore. Okay, so now they have a promise attached to it too. I like how you see, this is where a good evaluation process was on, how I was focusing on more, and what I heard what you were saying, where I'm thinking what I need you to do, you know, whatever. You is the most powerful word in marketing or anything. In all the studies that are done, the number one word that is the most powerful to use is the word you. And so, I think that's a great way to frame it out. Focus on why they want to be. Here's why you want to give me the paperwork. All right, and here's why you want, because it's going to save you a lot of headaches. It's going to save us a lot of time, and it's going to increase the likelihood that you are going to be able to get out of this without a